what does that mean? What does it mean for you to have some peace of mind, to have some peace of heart?
Evening. No, he messed up one time. He messed up two times. So to show a little bit of persistent persistence, this is the third time. So my intentions are to do it better. What a day. So breathing in through our nose, slowly and deeply until the underbelly, and then breathe out through your mouth. And after well, you can subscribe. So please subscribe because I'm trying to find my tribe. Hey, isn't that a good one? Please subscribe so I can find my tribe. Yeah, just made that slogan now. So it makes subscription having a goal to find my tribe. So yes, I'm looking to meet my tribe. So a large thought process, thinking without even expressing. So when you express your thoughts, you have something said or written which can be reviewed. So I only have that thought process in my mind. So it comes out fresh and it might be needing some reviewing. So a lot of people start to see through the nonsense of the mediums, the galactic federation channeling people, and also those are waking up or knowing what is the true life. So society, and if we think about the matrix and the matrix effect in the society, it is not only that it seems that human beings are partially behaving like a robot, programmed to behave like a robot. Like, here is your first bleep of waking up, beep, 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 your alarm clock. You said that to go to a building to make your boss rich. And you do that for 40 hours, 80 hours, or how many hours a week. but there is no contribution in time from the boss to something that you would like to do. So time is the only true value. So you get born. The boss gets born. Every human being gets born on this planet to spend his time from the day that he got born until the day that he died. And those are the 2 days that are mentioned on the tombstone. So they must be important. So, in between these 2 dates of being born and that you leave your physical body behind and your spirit goes to the astral realm, in between, what you leave behind is your legacy, if there is any. So, a lot of people do not have a legacy to leave behind because the legacy they leave behind is actually the legacy of the boss, which is his company. But you contribute all the time to that, and you are now trying to make ends meet. And one is a billionaire, and you are what? In debt. So if we not massively waking up to this fact, like to give purpose and build your own legacy so you grow up, and as a culture and as a society, that's the good thing about the off-grid people that start little living together groups, sort of say off-grid. That does not mean that everybody needs to go off-grid, but maybe go use a different system that benefits to the culture, that benefits to the small society that you create. But yeah, if you view like, okay, I set my alarm clock, and it's not bad to have a job, eh? It's okay to go to work and come back from work, but it goes like this: you go to work, you go to the supermarket, you go back home, you eat, you go under the shower, and you brainwash yourself with Netflix. Yes. And in that hypnosis, you are going to wake up again. You think you wake up, you are not awake when you wake up. It goes like, oh, I need to go to work. You go to work. And I think that the value of a job is misvalued, it's undervalued. Yes, hello, boss. We spending our time, which is the only true value, and you don't have time for my project, but I'm working 40 hours a week for you. How many time are you going to spend? Are you going to do my garden, please? Oh no, oh no, you see? And when there is one billionaire and you are trying to make ends meet, then there is something really wrong. And this is what the billionaires need to understand. But also the people that are acting like robot slaves automatically in that hypnosis. So, yeah, try to get them out of that hypnosis. Yes, and it's only money. Yes, and masses are addicted. If it's not addicted to pharmaceuticals or to smoking or to drinking or to pills and powders and whatnot, porn, sex, yes. So, what could possibly be the distraction of the devil? You would say so, eh? When you think about it in a little bit more of religious context, all these addicted to religious people. that actually are addicted because they cannot stand this society. So the rewarding for the labor does not weigh with the taxes and with the time that you spend. The system has become an over-greedy parasite, leeching the last blood out of every human being, sucking the human beings completely dry, destroying the culture, and that's what you see. So, yeah, it's up to the 99% to put the psychopath outside the system. Yes, and repair the system. Why is nobody talking about repairing the system so it contributes to humanity? Because that's the purpose. But now it's contributing to the billionaires. Blood on your hands. And those know thou shall not kill. But what's happening in the world? Do I need to wake up and think like, ooh, yeah, ooh? When you simply look at the news without looking at the news and only make a judgment if the news item you see is positive or negative. I did this yesterday. Only negative. Only people dying, only earthquake, only disaster and atrocities, and utterly evil brainwashing nonsense. That's a, okay, okay. Was it a mistake? Really strange. I already thought, did I say something wrong? Well, probably, because the truth is not what they want you to hear. Yes, and that's why you see that all the apps, including these ones, were on Twitch or YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. So the future is going to hurt a lot. I'm only going to tell you that the future, nature is going to amaze you. So, and also, a lot of people with opinions, but they are heavily influenced and filtering everything through their own conviction of life. But how did you think that dumbing down was happening? Burning the books, then say to you, in this book is the whole truth, call it a Bible, and say that all other is nonsense. Well, that's how religious people got dumbed down till only reading the Bible or only reading the Quran and believing that that is the truth. Well, that is basically a lie, and the creator knows it. So, yeah, not the best religions, I would say, but the masses are in these religions brainwashed in one book. And you will see that these two books are going to destroy each other at the same time because they are brainwashed perfectly in that role. I mean, just start a conversation about religion and invite a Muslim and a Christian. Just wait for it. How brainwashed they are. And they are more right than the other one. I do not believe that the Creator taught you to discriminate others because they read a other book. But that is, dumbed down. So they keep people so stupid that they are okay with that type of behavior because they don't know better. And they keep you in believing, and they are glorifying believing. And if I say, I don't believe, because I understand the meaning of the word believing. So if you ask me, do you believe that there is a creator? Then I say no. Oh, you don't believe that there is no creator? No, I don't believe that because the creator has proven himself to me. So I know about his existence. I know the creator exists. So I do not need to believe he exists. So yeah, next level. But you keep believing what you want to believe. I know my shizzle. So yeah, let's see if we can trigger the whole world at the same time. And the truth is that a lot of people that call themselves religious, not even looking in those books. So there was one on TikTok today, or something like that. Um, Rick Jaharda or something like that. Probably a Jehovah Witness. And he thought that he was in the place to judge me. Well, he could not handle what I had to say. So he muted me and then I blocked him because, yeah, what can you do with idiots? So, yeah, the Bible is a tall story, and another one is the Quran. And if you are part of that religion, yeah, I hope you see what Albert Pike was talking about, that your purpose is to kill each other equally until both religions do no longer exist. And I think we see how it is going in the Middle East if Albert Pike was right about how the Third World War would look like. And it seems that the playground for all that is going to be the Middle East. And now I've heard something about North Korea backing up Iran. So maybe there was a reason that the desert was already a nuclear playground and it maybe they are going to repeat it and yeah, throw some nuclear bombs, perhaps. Well, it is getting worse with the intervention of North Korea and the other countries. But yeah, we will look forward to how evil humanity can be as Mother Earth is giving signals. You prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, people. Try to save what you can save, but if you are not aware about nature, not aware about the weather which they influence, it might kick your ass. So this change comes after the 99% stands up, rises up, or the change comes after serious depopulation extinction programs. So I think that between now and 2030, we will see the people rising up. Actually, it already started. So a lot of people are already there and safe, and but yeah, the masses are drowning. But yeah, it's the creator's choice, sort of say, who will survive, eh? Separating the good from the bad, or something like that. But yeah, nature is rough, so also some good ones will go. But yeah, nature is rough. Oh my God. And we are part of nature. How come that humanity, which is part of nature, is behaving like this on this planet? Because they got brainwashed. They wake up in a hypnosis. Go, go as an NPC to the work, doing spirit killing work. This in the box, this in the box, bleep, 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 bleep. Oh, the alarm rings. Meow. We can go have a little break, 10 minutes. Cup of coffee, cup of tea. Oh, we need to go to work. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh, midday break, we can eat something. 20-minute break. Eat your food. Bleep, 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 bleep. Zoo, 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 zoo. And then 10-minute break. Back to work. Finally. 10 hours later, you can go home. Did you woke up for all that? What did you learn? Not so much. Only in the first 2 weeks you learn, and only a few will learn a little bit more. But the rest stayed up and bleep, bleep, bleep. Then you go home completely exhausted, telling your ego or hello, I'm home from work, and you know about that colleague, which I don't like. That type of chit chat. You're exhausted. You need a shower because you stink. Take a shower. Then you need to cook 2 hours later after work. It's 8 o'clock. And what are you going to do? You need to relax. Netflix on. 8 o'clock. Oh no, first I need to watch the news to spread all the toxic negativity on my mind. And now I can get angry on the table in the canteen with my colleagues about what happened somewhere where you are not even living on the other side of the globe and fighting about that. So, another angry discussion about the news, and then your whole head is exploding. And this is really funny. They probably don't like it, but it's okay. It's okay if they want to bother like that. Then we are just going to do this. Goodbye, YouTube. Had enough of you. So you're angry and sad about what you saw in the news. So it's 8:30. You need your cup of coffee or whatever you drink. Probably you are addicted to alcohol, so it will be your 10th beer by that time because underneath the shower you also need to drink a beer or else you cannot cope with the next day. So completely drunk at 8:30 you are going to put on Netflix and you are searching for a movie and you're going to watch a movie and you open another can of beer but you feel that you slightly are too drunk so cocaine, amphetamine, fentanyl, what else to help you through the day. And that 5 days a week. And on Saturday, yeah, overtime working. So basically, the company also planned all your Saturdays, not only from Monday to Friday, no, also the Saturdays. Yeah, and on Sunday during summertime, we also have work for you. It's insane. That system is so rotten and so unfair. It's basically, indeed, what people say modern slavery. Modern slavery. And when you get sick, you get dumped on the side of a society. And then those people that are inside that hypnosis are demonizing those that got sick or got kicked out. Yes. And then they think they are something while they are demonizing the vagabond or the veteran that is rotting away in the gutter. Thank you very much, society. Why do you think that it is allowed to be cruel? And why do you allow yourself to be cruel? So, all that cruelty which comes from inside and that people express. I saw a great movie, Rambo. Come, let's watch a movie, Platoon. And play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. The movie starts. Finally, what do you see? More bombs, and this is a knife. Ooh, some slashing, killing, 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 killing. Oh, that was a great movie, I heard from other people. How do we become cruel? That we got brainwashed by Rambo, that it's cool to kill each other. If you think about it, it's insane. So the collective awareness and the consciousness of the consequence is what is need to get over to the ones in power. That's the way how things change and is valuable. So it's better if good consciousness and good awareness and wisdom can be learned by the ones in power so they can practice it, then the ones in power will get similarly rewarded as the wise man, as the people. Without killing, that's another option, to speak truth to power without letting it crush yourself. So, because utterly evil things are often met with an utterly evil equalizer, and I am not here to predict the future, but if history repeats itself, it will be another sort of witch hunt. And I would not like to contribute to a witch hunt. I would like to contribute to a common understanding and the equal understanding and the fair understanding of things and consequences. Because if the ones in power can learn that, and they are open to learn, but they become aware of the consequences, but after they die, they have actually no profit of what they were misled in. And I think there are two people misled. The religious people are misled, as the evil people. You only get evil when you are misled. You only make these big mistakes because you are not aware about the consequence of it. But after they die, well, they have what you could say bad luck. And not just bad luck, but hell yeah, highway to hell. And we can cheer to that and we can have a song, Highway to Hell. Doo doo. But we see that the karma of it we receive not only in this life, but you go to the spiritual realm and then you will not go to heaven. So the religious people that behave like not according to the will of the Creator, I'm so sorry. You are not entering heaven. It's ridiculous and insane to think that a human being is going to enter heaven because I'm not sure what Jesus Christ is thinking as being the king of heaven. And then the people that murdered him, oh, is that coin dropping now? Jesus says, no, you are not allowed in the palace, not in my backyard, not over here. Yes, Petrus send them back to hell. And that's where the masses of the people going. But they believe, yeah, you believe you go to heaven. I know for sure you go to hell. And the only path to heaven goes through hell. So, yeah, but a lot of them are practice here in the hellish ways. So, where will they get stuck? Oh, there are boobies, hoppate stuck. You see? That's why the practice goes that you need to disconnect from all the earthly possessions. Well, good luck, the trillionaire. Good luck. 10 houses. Good luck with all your wealth. And that is, they care so much more about that than the creator. So what you feed grows. So, yeah, their hell is growing. And first, you have the flaming hell, really hot. But the deepest hell is ice cold freezing. So you will be freezing all the time, and the light might be only a very small, almost not recognizable light point. And if it's completely black, then even your soul, your spirit, will be slapped with an axe. But that's the exception, that's not for the masses. You must be, then you will have no will at all. So, yeah, try to save people in this era, 2025. So I maintain to search for my tribe, but the distances are more often very large. So I've already found some from foreign countries. People, tourists, go on a holiday and then they are foreigners, and everybody wants to go on a holiday to a foreign country and then they are foreigners. And politically, foreigner has a different meaning. Then it's always bad, eh? The foreigner is bad. But you go on a holiday and you are the foreigner yourself. Isn't that funny? But foreigners are bad. Well, people that say that foreigners are bad, they are a special kind of stupid, I would say. It's better to recognize the psychopath. So, yeah, all the fake news about alien invasions, my lord. You know, the aliens were never a threat to the human beings. That is the truth. Because when they came with their sorcerers, what were the human beings doing with their militaries? Either the Russian or the American military shooting them down. Oh, we got one. Well, they were only scouting, and we opened fire without questions. Yes, you should invite universal species with peace. And they are from higher civilization than the low level of civilization we are from. Yes, they are more evolved, true. They have, basically, they are the reason why we humans have technology. And they will also be the reason why human loses technology and then again gets reintroduced to the same technology. And that's why you had the many floods in the past, not the last flood of Adam and Eve and Noah. No, before. And people do not understand that, for example, ancient scriptures were telling who was building certain cities. Giants were building cities as well. So when it has a giant door, those buildings are built by giants, not by human beings. Giant door, giant building. City of giants. So yeah, let's hope that the what they say the mass awakening. I hope everybody understands that it's now about time to take the responsibility to generally do something because what's happening in my country is beyond. The people are poor now. Yeah, so within 10 years, they made one of the richest people poor. Imagine that. So, yeah, where is my tribe? Is the question.